today I'd like to show you a wonderful, convenient recipe for cold cereal lovers in the morning. Instead of using the off-the-shelf variety that has so many added sugars and ingredients you may not want, this is a quick and easy cereal made with rolled oats that can give your family a healthy alternative. Begin with the old-fashioned rolled oats that you can buy at the grocery store in bulk. And this is roughly 11 cups, 10 to 11 cups of rolled oats. And to that, you're going to add the following raw nuts and seeds and other additives. But first we'll begin with the seasonings and spices that we like to use to give it a little more flavor. And the first thing is cinnamon. Cinnamon is known for being able to help control blood sugar spikes, so this is especially helpful in a cereal. And you'll be generous with this in approximately 4 tablespoons or 1/4 of a cup. So I'm going to shake this generously over the top of these raw oats. And it will seem like this is a lot of cinnamon, but once you stir it in, it will be just about right. Now after that, you're not going to stir this, but you're going to add a little bit of sweetener, but it will be very controlled. And you're going to do this using a combination of organic molasses. This is very rich in minerals, so this, although it is a sugar, has a lot of properties that can actually be helpful. We're going to add about 3 tablespoons of each of these sweeteners into a glass measuring cup. And again, you don't have to be very precise. So we're going to, there's 1, 2, 3. And this imparts a really rich sweetening flavor to the cereal. Next, I'm going to use maple syrup. I like maple syrup because it's easy to measure, but the other bonus is that it has a lower fructose content than most other sweeteners, which is a real advantage when you're trying to protect your liver from excess sugar consumption. It's still a sugar and it still has all of the challenges associated with sugar, but when you can lower the fructose content, it's a little bit better. The last thing I'm going to add is a little bit of oil, and this is extra virgin olive oil, and again, 3 tablespoons. And this is going to be poured over the top of the raw oats and cinnamon, so you're not stirring anything together yet in the main bowl. And olive oil is known for its health promoting properties. It's a monounsaturated fat, so definitely a winner in the healthy fat category. So now this is mixed together. I'm going to pour this over the top of this cereal. Now, this will seem like not very much, but it is plenty. And when it gets stirred in, it will be absolutely the right amount without adding too much added sugar. So again, that was 3 tablespoons of molasses and 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. You could also substitute a raw honey if you prefer. So now we're going to stir this together. You can see that it looks just like this. And we just start folding it in. And this may take a few minutes, but it will stir in and will be a nice flavor and sweetness. Now you can see that it's thoroughly mixed and the sweeteners and seasonings like cinnamon are evenly distributed on the raw rolled oats. The last thing to do with this recipe is to add the nuts and seeds that give it that granola and healthy additives that make this really a fabulous breakfast. So the first thing is raw pumpkin seeds, and pumpkin seeds in particular are very high in zinc and magnesium, among other things, as well as protein. So these are a great additive, and you add 1 cup of each of these raw nuts or seeds. Again, another seed is sunflower seeds, and these are especially high in vitamin E, and this is an excellent way to get some vitamin E into your diet, which is an important antioxidant. The next nut that I'm going to add is sliced almonds. You can buy these pre-sliced, and again, this is a healthy fat along with some protein. And then I have 1 cup of shredded coconut, untoasted and unsweetened. Be careful and read your labels and make sure that there isn't any added sugar in your coconut flakes. You can have flakes or shreds, whatever. you prefer, but always read the label for no added sweetener. So add that in there. And the advantage to coconut as well is it has these lovely medium chain triglycerides, which are a very healthy fat, especially for our brain. The next thing I'm going to add is chia seeds. These are a great source of fiber and protein and omega-3s. And you can simply sprinkle those in. And that's a half a cup of those. And then I'm going to stir this once again before I add any dried fruit. And this is a wonderful cold cereal for on the go and for making parfaits or any other wonderful little snack that you prefer. But this is much healthier than the cereals that you buy commercially. There is a lot of fiber in here, especially with the rolled oats not being cooked. This is often something that people don't realize, that rolled oats do not need to be cooked in order to be eaten. And then the last thing that you can add is a little bit of dried fruit. This can be raisins in this instance, which are a great source of iron as well as fiber. You can also add wild blueberries or apricots. Again, make sure they don't have added sugar. Cranberries especially will be made with added sugar, and you almost can't avoid that. But just be aware of that and be cognizant that as healthy as dried fruit is, it is another source of sweetener and sugar in your diet, but a healthier one than just the straight sugar. And that is your finished product. Ready to eat convenience food that's healthy to go. Healthcare with a food foundation.